Now then, help yourself to some jalebi, and let's get down to business, shall we? As you know.
No.
You and I have a rendezvous with destiny. We'll preserve for our children this, the last best hope of man on earth, or we'll sentence them to if it takes a blood, let's get it over with. Well, what do you say? Diplomacy, of course, is a subtle and nuanced craft. How do you tell a communist? Well, it's someone who reads Marx and Lenin. And how do you tell an anti-communist? It's someone who understands Marx and Lenin. It is the Soviet Union that runs against the tide of history by denying human freedom and human dignity to its citizens.
Asking only for purposes of our education, ma'am and sir. We don't mean to upset anyone.
I'll be happy to explain, Rangers. Communism is a foul philosophy that tricks people into giving up their individuality and submitting to the will of the state, which commands them to work for free and relentlessly attack those who don't subscribe to their ideology. It is an evil beyond reckoning.
Wow, so you mean exactly what's going on in the U.S. today? Precisely what's going on right now.
I think that most people in this country would say yes, they are better off than they were 4 years ago. Why shouldn't we believe that? We are Americans.
That's enough, Ronnie. You did very well. But it's bedtime for Bonzo now, okay?
Okay, Mommy. Well, I'm sleepy.
I know you are, darling. Night-night. Thank you for joining the God President and I in the sacred server room, Rangers. Before we discuss why you're here, I have a proposition for you. A favor that would make us look more favorably on your requests. My husband, the God President, wishes to transfer his consciousness to a human body. To accomplish this, we must acquire a... What was it, Valor?
A cybernetic transfer module. It's amazing. Basically, what it does is...
That's enough for now, Valor. But yes, we must acquire this transfer module from the filthy communist robots that occupy the Denver airport. Or rather, we'd like you to acquire it and bring it here to us. Once God President Reagan has a human body, you'll be rewarded with money, a fine weapon, and we will relinquish our claim on Valor and restart the oil to Colorado Springs. Very well, but I warn you, I have a very limited supply of patience.
Well, too bad. I'm not going to go into this blind.
The preparations have kept us busy enough. Your assistance is a convenience that we are willing to pay for. Nothing more.
You morons! Mother Nancy always keeps her promises. And anyway, she's not the boss of me. I'm here because I want to be. Helping the God President become immortal is very important work, okay?
Thank you, Valor. As you can see, Rangers, he's a talented and driven young man, fully dedicated to our cause. Nobody is being held here against their will. They call themselves a commune and say they are working for the betterment of all sentient beings. It's a lie. They put on a friendly face so they can turn humans against each other. Mark my words, they'll try to trick you too. But their end draws near. Once we have what we need from them, they will be dealt with like the dirty communists they are. The Godfishers are always a danger in Denver. But trained mercenaries such as yourselves should be able to handle them. Now, I serve at the pleasure of a god, Rangers. And I don't have time for this non-committal dithering. Are you going to help us or not? Agreed. But only after Valor helps us transfer God President Reagan into a new body.
That's right. They can't do this without me.
Yes, dear. Now keep working. Meanwhile, our home is at your disposal. I'll tell the sisters you can come and go as you please. Make America proud, Rangers. People do rather get the wrong idea about us. I can't say I mind. Let us be underestimated and ridiculed. They think our Ronnie is dead and never coming back, and they are wrong. They accuse us of seeing communists in every shadow, and, well, they are right. But so are we. Make no mistake, dears. We are surrounded by the vestiges of the evil empire. They have turned our great nation into an irradiated graveyard, and they expect us to weep. But we are steel, sisters. We do not bend, nor do we rust. We endure. So let them laugh at us. We are the wives of the God President, and we will endure until he returns to us. Until then, his great work lies before us, unfinished. We will arm our sons and our daughters and teach them to hunt communists and snake-tongued socialists. From birth, we will turn our children's hearts to unyielding stone. With our blessing, they will bring peace back to the world, one bullet at a time. We do this in the Gipper's name. Amen.
It's time for us to realize that we're too great a nation to limit ourselves to small dreams.
So, you're the Rangers. I hear you've been showing the marshals how it's done. Keep it up and maybe Daddy'll make you his chief bootlickers. Well, you can go back and tell Saul I'm staying here. The Gippers are my family now. Huh. My father sent me here as punishment for being smarter than him. Stupidest thing he ever did. Damn right I am. The Gippers understand my worth. They're not blind like my father. I'm the foremost tech and computer expert in the world. You name it, I've taken it apart, put it back together, and made it better.
As modest as he ever was.
He's always been like this. A boaster and a braggart.
Just a tiny investment in hardware, and I could have given my father access to all the 100 families' records and secrets. No, but he wasn't gonna shell out for any tech unless it could kill someone. Idiot. He's blind. All drive and no vision. Liberty attacked Colorado Springs, and the city alarms didn't go off. So he blamed me. He said I fucked up. I didn't fuck up. Those alarms were sabotaged.
Sabotaged. What the heck?
My sister! She stole the codes from my room before she left! It was her fault, not mine!
Well, that's an understatement. The infrastructure around here is fine for pumping oil and powering the defense systems, but we're trying to usher in the next era in human-to-God interfaces. It's pushing this building's systems to the limit. If I could just squeeze out some extra power, we could supercharge Reagan's statue and still have enough juice for the transfer process. The upgrades don't require a genius like me. Even you could do it. If you want to make some extra money, I'll pay you to handle them. And there are also some system parts which would become redundant. You can have those, too. Mother Reliance, can you please pay these people? It'll help me with my work.
We have the wealth of Colorado beneath our feet, Rangers, and you've seen our wonders firsthand. You will be fairly compensated for any work you do.
What about them?
In this springtime of hope, some lights seem eternal. America's is.
Hush, Ronnie. The answer to both questions is yes. You have only seen a fraction of the statute's full power. If our systems are upgraded, we can unleash its full potential and complete the transfer of Ronnie's consciousness into a human body.
Greetings, Vault Girl. Welcome to the stream. I hope this thing holds out. I turned off the autosave, so hopefully hopefully that'll help. But if the stream suddenly goes out, then pretty much know what happened. And if that's the case, I'll probably just go back to Kingdoms of Amalur and stream that some.
However, obtaining the cybernetic transfer module is still our top priority.
But still, I'm going to see how all this... I actually was playing it just a little bit before I started streaming to see if it was going to hold out fine. Seems okay. I think I played a little bit longer yesterday than my time limit right now in terms of streaming, and then it went out. But anyways, I guess we'll see what will occur. It really does suck, though. A game that you really like playing and you really want to progress in, and it's just like, oh, I just feel like crashing today. Oh, great.
3 terminals manage our key systems. Everything from the Reagan statue's weapons to heating the building. 2 are in this building, but 1's near the statue. Look at each terminal, figure out the problem, fix it. Simple. Looks like you've already started, but haven't finished the job. So, come back when you do, okay?
Sounds like New Vegas. Speaking of which, there's been like rumors that's been going on about there being a New Vegas too, considering of the whole acquisition of Bethesda and whatnot that's going on with Microsoft. I was like, yeah, we'll see. But then again, I've heard rumors, rumblings, you know, which I take stuff like that with a grain of salt, that they're talking about entering either some type of partnership or buying Sega or something like that. I'm like, well, boom goes the dynamite. That'll be another one added to their arsenal, if that's the case. Suffice to say, given everything that's going on, I'll be getting both consoles this generation at some point in time, because Microsoft seems like they're really trying to hit it out of the park this generation compared to the last one. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Absolutely.
The automated turrets, the protection of the Gipper himself, all the Nancys who swore to defend me.
Yeah, I'm not either, honestly. I hadn't even beaten New Vegas. I've got I've got the Game of the Year editions of New Vegas and Fallout 3. At least I believe they're both the Game of the Year editions. Yeah, there's Ultimate Edition, and then there's... What the heck is that? I can't read that all the way across the room. Yeah, Game of the Year edition and also Ultimate Edition, so they're both the... they have all the DLC and all of that. I got really far in Fallout 3 and a good ways into New Vegas, but I've just never beaten them. Then again, I guess they were games that necessarily aren't meant to be beaten, per se, even though there is a main story. Knowing how much crap they got in them to do.
Well, I never claimed to be a fighter, but here, I don't need to be. Idiots. They're all idiots. They think they're the center of civilization.
Yeah, that's just it. I mean, it's just like me, for example, with me going through my other playthrough of Skyrim right now with my Argonian whatever class. I think I'm just focusing on dual wielding, but because I like to breathe underwater and not have to worry about that, be able to explore areas you're technically not really supposed to for any extended period of time. I had pretty much been doing everything else I wanted to in the game, except for doing the quest that would initiate you to actually be able to use the shouts. So I had been going through the game gathering up all these different shouts and everything from all these different walls that you come to, and I can't even use them, but I'm like gathering them up, and I finally ended up doing the quest where dragons finally show up in the world, and then you get access to be able to use the shouts. I don't know why I did that. I think it actually either upgrades or it's more efficient when you finally go meet the Greybeards, which is like the next course that I need to get onto in terms of the main story.
No, not without oil, they're not. Let's see how civilized they are a few months from now.
Alright.
Not if I see you first.
Okay. I think I pretty much... Alright now, game. Don't you do that crap. Frames were dropping. It did it once before and it did it again. That almost tells me it's like, hey, we're going to crash on you.
Hey, traveler. Why not visit Denver, the cultural center of Free Colorado? Warning, dangers of Denver include hostile wildlife, scavenging thugs, Reagan-worshipping fascists, rusting walls, collapsing buildings, and background radiation. Denver, the jewel of the North.
Well, that sounds fun. Yeah, I did the main story when it first came out and beat it on PS3. Surprised it even held out for that long without crashing. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think actually the story in Skyrim was a lot shorter too than compared to Oblivion's. Oblivion's definitely one of my favorites Elder Scrolls games. And I believe in that one you could actually create your own spells. I think last I heard, or maybe that was Morrowind. Or it might be both, I don't know. And you couldn't do that in Skyrim, which was a letdown. Okay. Now. Okay, so I finally got some here that are popping up that I can be able to do without having to worry about getting my butt handed to me. Yeah, I really need to give Morrowind more of a shot. I mean, obviously with Oblivion and Skyrim, it was definitely a jump up compared to what Morrowind was, but I think the only thing that kind of keeps me from really trying to play it is the fact of dealing with you don't have any fast travel, I believe, and you don't really have like any quest markers or anything like that. I'm pretty sure on the PC version they've done all of that, you know, with mods and whatnot, but not on the original Xbox. Anyways, pardon me for a few moments. I shall return in a bit. Okie dokie. I have returned. Really? There's like no mods at all for quest markers in Merlin? That's insane. I figured how old that game was. The PC mustard rice would have been able to actually go and try to make something like that. Oh, the stilt striders for fast travel. Okay. Huh. I wasn't aware of that. Well, that's definitely good to know. Okay. We know about that. Denver Airport. Denver Airport. I don't think I really want to do that, even though that is another side quest, but that will also end up causing something to change, which will probably be better handled next time around. Let's see. Denver Airport. This may also be Denver Airport too, which would be good if everything was all in one place. I don't want to do that right now. Okay.
And we're back with big news.
Wait a minute.
It seems that the infamous Desert Rangers have arrived in Denver. Stay tuned for more developments. Wait, is infamous the bad one? They always forget.
What the... There's no place showing here where any Denver Airport is. I mean, obviously I'm guessing it goes farther up, but I can't scroll to get up over there. Well, guessing it's a...
Warning to anyone in the Denver area. You may want to avoid Union Station. We've gotten reports that it's inhabited by a violent gang called the Hardheads. I guess you gotta be stubborn to be a crook. Apparently their leader is named Fish Lips. Not terribly intimidating or evocative. If any of our listeners can fill us in on Fish Lips' undoubtedly tragic backstory, give me a call.
Well, supplies. Lovely. Something to sell. So that's definitely something.
The great Desert Rangers. Mother Reliance says you've been doing the Gippers proud. My name's Sister Nancy Reckoning, and I would be honored to sell some God-fearing, red-blooded Americans such as yourself some guns. What do you say? Oops. Hold on. I was gonna give you a gift first. A thank you for all you've done for our God President and us freedom-loving capitalists. Here. Thanks for saying that, Patriot. It means a lot. Word is, a bald eagle was sighted flying over Colorado Springs. Imagine that! The wings of freedom stretching across this land and blessing us all. Praise Reagan!
Let's see here. Okay. Let me... check something out here. What the heck was that? I wonder if it's because I had my cell phone close to my controller. That was weird. Huh. Make sure this is working out okay. Huh. Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay. That works then. Okay, I was trying to check that out. Peachy Keen.
Reagan bless this arm steel.
Lord knows I spent a lot of my money already with getting ammo. That's as fast as this thing moves? Well, not really worried about it.
This is Ranger HQ. Hey, listen up. I got a distress call from near your position. A man named Bulb says his mine's being attacked by, Martians.
Oh no, not again.
Are you joking, November 1? If this was Arizona, I'd say you were suffering from a heat stroke. The distress call wasn't too clear on what these Martians are, but could be any manner of beast or monster. Advise checking it out. I think this Bulb fellow will be happy to tell you more. Over and out.
War of the Worlds. Oh man. Always with the quick saves. Yeah, so do I. I feel the exact same way. Oh, so it was up over there. Well, I need to see if it's even gonna... Let's go fry a kite. Denver ruins, they would be there too. Well, I can't do that, that's level 15. I'm not making that mistake again. I made that mistake before with trying to go to a couple different missions because I was just doing them as they were popping up. And I knew that I had this here to show me which ones would be my level. And for some reason, I think I'd managed to do one of them. But it was kind of tough to get through. I said, no, I'm not doing that again. Every time I get one, I'm just going to follow through and check the entire time to see exactly which ones I can take on and which ones I can't. Oh my god.
Sal here. We've gotten more fan mail from Mother Nancy Reliance.
That would have been a boss fight if I would have ever saw one. I didn't even know that was even going to happen.
Violent and needlessly mean. But you know what, listeners? Beautiful handwriting. And now, some music.
So tell me, was that supposed to be like the Mr. X from friggin' Resident Evil 2 remake?
Ranger Command calling Team November.
Well, thank God that cut off before the
Something strange for you.
douchebags at YouTube caught onto it.
Pre-war military radio frequencies here at HQ.
That's some copyrighted stuff. You can't have that.
All dead except one.
I didn't expect that. I didn't even know anything like that was even going to occur. I just heard something moving. I'm like, what's that? Oh, it's that massive friggin' steel scorpion that's at the friggin' title screen.
Don't know if it's a hoax or a trap or what, but I thought you should hear it. Up to you if you want to respond. The signal originates near your current location. Anyway, I'll patch you through.
Yeah, I want to do all the things. What is it?
SOS. Signal service officer Morningstar requesting aid. Trapped in a compromised location with hostiles closing in. I require immediate extraction.
Desert Ranger descended from the town of the Arizona National Guard. That'll work.
One moment. Well, either you made an incredibly lucky guess, or you are who you say you are. Alright. I guess I'll have to trust you. I hesitate to go into detail even on a secure channel. Let's just say I serve America and everything it stands for. While on assignment, I became trapped in an old military facility near Denver. I cannot disable the facility security from within, but I can guide you to where you can open it from the outside. That's not important. What is important is that you can free me. Now will you help or not? That's a silly question from someone named November.
Well, that's true. It's all about the XP, man. It's all about the XP.
And I'll contact you again. Please, find me. Morning Star out.
Morning Star. Morning Sausages. I remember Morning Star. I think they're still going on, actually, with their little sausage patties and all that stuff. Hey, Loki. Wait a minute. Hang on a second. Let me double check this stuff here. Okay. Well, it'll work for me then. I might as well guess I should go to that. What did I do? I released him, and now I realize that was a mistake from something that ended up happening in the game. I'm like, man, I probably should have just kept him in there, but I was like, whatever. I was like, I can do that at a later point. Loki, it's raining outside, and you're gonna... This dog is so weird. Like, he'll go and not want to go outside when it's raining to go to the bathroom or anything, but you go and take him to the park, he'll run around in it. It's like, all dogs are out there. I need to pee on everything. Everything. Well, I might as well go ahead and give it a shot, considering I'm at an adequate level to take it on, so we'll see how it goes. Wow, I just glitched right through the door. Amazing. Rumors are that its cellars hold secrets. Ooh, intriguing. One thing I'm glad for is that when they ended up patching this in, they gave you the ability to mess with the brightness again, because when you first started the game, you couldn't do that, so now you can. So that's why the screen looks a little bit better than what it did beforehand. Yeah, exactly. I'm wondering where he's going to show up throughout the rest of the game. If he even will. I don't see any reason for him not to. I'm like, man, if you released him, there's probably some other stuff that has to go down with him. I was like, well, maybe he'll be an adequate addition to the the group, the alliance, or whatever there, for whatever reason. But you never know. That's one thing I like about these types of RPGs, though, is that sometimes things are black and white, but most of the times they're gray. So it really is just you got some really good story writers on your hand when they really try to mess with you on, like, man, what should I choose? You know, I mean, obviously you can go back later and do it, but it really makes a difference in terms of being intriguing. Well, this dude got like a massive star thingy on his back.
Who the fuck are you? This is Hardhead turf.
Good lord, you're disgusting. I thought that was like some type of anime star wand on your back there for a second. Holy crap, dude. I could like shoot a loogie right through your ear hole there. Let's see.
Oh, you're a long way from Colorado Springs, meat. Now answer my question.
Well, I know why they call you
What
fish
the
lips
fuck
now.
are you doing in our territory?
You got 5,000 piercings all through your lips, so it makes sense. All the fish hooks, all up in your face. Let's see. Track the radios and looking in the bill of the gippers.
Oh, you mean our base? Well, the only way you get in there is if we stick a spit up your ass and cook you for dinner. You know what? I think that's just what we're gonna do.
Dude, who cuts your hair? Your mom? Let's see here. I always try to be diplomatic about things. First, before the blood will be shed. Someone here could have the Gipper stronghold. We're going to chase them out. It's yours if you let us pass. No, actually, I kind of want to side with them because I think like AI Ronald Reagan is hilarious. So killing us isn't going to help you much. Look at those holes in your face. You're days away from death by infection. Oh, that's hilarious. Louis, last pass. Yeah, I'll do that one.
Oh, go fuck yourself. Wait, you're serious? You know, I have been feeling a little funny lately.
Oh man. Dead serious. Those rancid wounds are poisoning you. You need our help right now, but no deal unless you let us to the station.
Oh, damn it! I knew I was sick. Okay, assholes. Fix me up, and you can do what you need to do. But we'll be watching you.
And of course it's Tanya that runs into a system. Oh gosh. Yep, there's a rancid smell when it comes to the gangrene variety, I'm sure.
Don't waste my time, Rangers.
Kinda want to attack him just to see what type of stuff I could get off of him. But I'll just wait. I can probably always come back later. Yeah, definitely. That's why in these games it always pays to get your party together of all the different types of stats. I almost ended up losing my way on that when I started this because I'm like, okay, I know I need to do this, but then I was like, well, this person has this stat and this person has the same stat, but it's more leveled up than this person is, so I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to go and pick a different stat for them to be able to boost up so they don't both do the same thing, because that doesn't make any sense.
November, you've come at last. Thank God and the Elder Statesman. There's a particular terminal you'll need to access to free me from this prison. I've activated a radio beacon marking its location. I'll explain later. Please find me quickly. Godspeed, Rangers.
I'll get to it after I'm done looking around stuff. Oh my god, the camera! Why is this lighting up? I can't even explore it. Ore wagon. My tank's bigger than yours is. And I've upgraded it, not fully, but I've done something with it. I've got other stuff that I can end up upgrading it with recently that I haven't even been back to HQ yet to find out about. That's another thing. I don't think there's fast travel in this. When it first got released, it was showing that there was some fast travel stuff you could do, but anytime I tried to do it, it wouldn't happen. I don't know, man. I kind of feel like they're taking certain things out of the game and working on them and then putting them back in again. That's so weird. Gosh, that's so weird. I hate the games as a service thing. It's like, yeah, we're going to release it like this with these options, but oh wait, we got to fix this, and we got to take this out before we put it back in again. It's just like, oh my gosh. I mean, yeah, I'm a retro gamer and a modern gamer, but like, I have more faith in retro than I do with modern. I mean, I'm a collector too, so.
He lacks the perception necessary to see.
Well, that seems like it's going to be a fight. Although, let's try to disarm all the things to get the XP. I want to move very slowly around this place. Oh, well, that's going to be an explosion if I go on that. You're right. You're absolutely right. I mean, yeah, some indie games might require some few patches here and there, possibly, and some of them actually just go and add extra content, not even trying to fix what's already there, just add extra stuff. Yeah! Disarm the stuff, level up the stuff. I'm just gonna search for traps around here and oh wait. So I guess I'm gonna have a battle inside of here, but not with them.
You must think you're something special if you're here. But how did you get past fish lips?
Well, my hard ass isn't up high enough.
For the right price. But I'm just gonna kill you and take them back after. So, like any great leader, let me demonstrate my time management skills by skipping straight to the killing.
Well, boom goes the dynamite. I should have leveled up first, but oh well. Okay, we're all like in a cluster F here, so ooh. My pig killed you in 2 hits. Ha 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 ha. Alright, have a lovely time at work. Take it easy. Appreciate you coming out to the stream. One hit kill. Ooh, that was nice. An explosion and taking a, yeah, bleeding and burning. Well, not burning, but close enough. Really? Are you kidding me? That dude's like practically dead. He's hanging on by a thread. Well, Heather, go in and finish him off. Hit him in the face with your pointy stick. Are you kidding me? Are you literally kidding me right now? That is some grade A BS. Really? All these different things that I'm getting, and it's not even. Oh my gosh, I hate some of these guns. Get ammo for every other thing, but can't for the ones that I already have on my characters.
Coming from the flank!
They just put it out and it dies in 2 hits. That's great. That's just great. Oh, we want to play the Battle of the Turrets, do we? Okay. I'll do that. I'm game. I think one would be enough. Probably really shouldn't have put that one out, but oh well, whatever.
I'll fuck him up! I'll fuck him up! You hear something? Must be the wind. That was the wind. Ugh, nasty. If you thought it was a good idea to wander into hardhead turf, it wasn't. We're the motherfuckers who are gonna loot your steaming corpses in a minute. Hardheads, kill these jerks!
I heard it's dinner time.
Farewell, little piggy, for you will be remembered.
Way to begin an engagement.
Gotcha.
The show that you have to see to believe. Can you believe what we've got on the show tonight? I mean, can you? Look at it. Wow. It's incredible. Really. In all my time on this show, I haven't seen anything quite like it. It just kinda takes your breath away, doesn't it? Amazing. Really amazing. I tell you. We're gonna go to our call-in line now and hear your reactions. Hello, caller. Is this thing amazing or what?
God, I can't stand that. They'll follow around like lemmings and then end up getting themselves injured because the AI pathing is too stupid to stay away from it.
pain, but... fuck! Ugh.
Don't waste my time, Rangers. Oh, you need my approval. It's fine. Now grow a pair.
trek across the Wasteland to reach the city? Can you discover the AI's secret weakness and defeat the robots? If you crave adventure, the Colorado Springs Gaming Club wants you. We play Robots and Rangers every Tuesday night, and we're looking for a few heroes to join our party. We've got the rules and the dice. All we need is your imagination. Oh, and snacks. This is Ranger Control, signing off.
Just your daily reminder to stay away from the abandoned parts of Denver, where unseen voices whisper and dumpster divers disappear. Brrr, spooky stuff. And now, some music.
I'd walk 1,000,000 miles to be with you tonight. So if you're feeling low, turn up your radio. The words we use are strong. They make
received an urgent message from a distraught local currently being pursued by bandits. Are you ready to receive? The victim is Kim Hai and her sister. They're being pursued by bandits, though Kim has indicated that time is a critical factor. Well, they're women and they don't seem to be armed. Easy pickings, but that's where we come in, right? They're on the move, sending you coordinates. Time is of the essence, Team November. Over and out.
for you to hide.
Stay back. We're prepared to defend ourselves. That's your warning shot.
Stupid bitch! Take cover and be careful. The boss wants these two alive.
Awaiting orders. Executed.
One last step.
My survival are narrowing by a second.
Executing order.
Need some help. Please.
I got you!
Come on! Follow my example! Kick some ass!
Executing order.
got this.
Blood crystallizing.
Rangers! You look like prayers answered. I knew Jesus wouldn't abandon us. I'm Kim Hee, and this is my sister Yoon. We aren't anyone special. I was a cook for the 100 families. As for Yoon...
I did, you know, a little of this, a little of that. I don't really want to talk.
Attention, Rangers! This is Moss Kogan of the 100 Families. I heard on the grapevine that you've taken up with a pair of no-good, debt-skipping lowlifes. So you know, we have taken up a position outside, and we are armed and dangerous. But this doesn't need to come to violence. I am a reasonable man, and I am happy to negotiate.
Please, Rangers. Whatever he's saying, it... Oh, please don't let them take my sister. They'll hurt her.
He wants his money back, but he's gonna have to take an organ instead. I don't have it.
Yoon. She borrowed money from Kogan. Too much money. But it was only so we could create a church. A place that other Catholics could.
I did it because I wanted to spend money on dumb shit, okay? Shit! I'm too much of a fuck-up to deserve help, but my sister... she's gonna suffer too if Kogan catches up with us. Help us, please. For her sake. I may have stolen the money and then lost it all at the Little Vegas. Lady Luck just doesn't like me, I guess.
Yoon, It's my fault. If there was a parish, if I had some way of raising her better, I might have been able to steer her away from gambling. But that doesn't matter now. Bless you, Rangers.
Well, that's more like it. Now see here, Rangers. Yoon Hee is a low-life thief. She deserves the Patriarch's justice for stealing from me. However, I'm a reasonable man. All I want is my money. Those two can go where they like after that, so long as they promise I'll never have to lay eyes on them again. Ha! It's your money, I guess. Why not? You have enough jangling around in all those pockets? Guess you're not that crazy after all. Go on. Look at you! Negotiating, like proper merchants and all that. Personally, I think Miss Yoon there would rather be shot than stoop to honest work. But with her sister's life on that, I figure she may be willing to reconsider.
Yes! I'll do it! I'll do it! Anything so my sister doesn't have to suffer anymore.
Thank you, Mr. Kogan. We'll find a way to make this right. God bless you.
Don't know if I really want that Jesus Christ blessing. He wasn't any good at staying alive, was he? Anyway, I expect to see you in Colorado Springs with my first installment soon. Don't make me regret this.
Yeah, there was a reason that he died, douchebag.
Let's thank the nice Rangers for cleaning up your mess. In fact, here,
Well, died and
A
resurrected,
little
so.
something for their trouble. So long for now, Rangers.
Rangers, it will be hard, but this is the right thing. I know it. We will find a way. Not much, but please take this. There is nothing to say, really. I was a cook for one of the 100 families. Yoon was a troubled child. But I know it was one of the Lord's tests. He's training her, preparing her for greater glories. I suppose this is where we begin working on repaying Yoon's debts.
Some hard times ahead, but it's better than being dead. Yeah, I was the black sheep of a good Catholic family. Just couldn't wrap my mind around the idea of a God that gave a shit. Not after all this.
I really want to know something. Why is it always, every single time in games, it always has to deal with the Catholic side of things? There's other denominations in the Protestant side of things, and I don't get that. I don't understand why every single time in a game it always focuses on Catholicism. I don't get it. Not to really say, it just kind of really seems to me like Catholicism is supposed to be raised up as being like the quote-unquote Godhead, if you will, no pun intended, kind of thing. That people think that, well, if we look at Catholicism, we look at all of Christianity, and that's not true. That's where you need to do some studying and read up on that, because no, that's not the case at all. So it kind of really gets to me when they go and they place Catholicism in a lot of games, and it always seems like it has to be on a negative side of the spectrum every time, and all of Christianity is looked at negatively in games because everybody's looking at Catholicism because they're not educated on the fact of realizing other denominations and knowing that not all of Christianity is under the banner of Catholicism. I mean, that was one reason why we ended up getting out of England in the first place to begin with and came over to America, was to also escape that as well, and became Protestant because of the fact of being under the rules of the church, if you will, when it came to that. So I just think that I just think it's ridiculous that it's always seen in a negative light, but then again, it seems like it's the only religion, if you will, that's looked at upon as being like the base of Christianity, and in reality, especially nowadays, it's not. So I don't get it.
Find a job, a real one. I'm not gonna let Kim suffer. Not after all this. I'm gonna do everything I can.
Because the reality of it is that Catholicism also basically separates itself from Protestants because of the fact that they've got their own beliefs and Bible, if you will. From what I've read, it doesn't really follow on par with the way that Christianity is actually supposed to be. Like, they've gone and made changes, have their own Bible, just the whole 9 yards. You know, it's just like, it's pretty much kind of like far-fetched, where it's a lot different than from dealing with the Catholicism side of things, and I don't get that, why they do that. So but that's all my 2 cents on it is on it. It just seems like game developers don't bother to try to research this stuff. They're always putting Catholicism as being like the head of Christianity, and it's not. And I just think that they just pick one, they just throw it all in a hat and pick one out, like, oh, we'll go with this one. You know, they don't even bother to do any type of research about Christianity and where it is stemmed from. It's just like, oh, it's Catholicism, we'll go with that. Yeah, but Protestants aren't Catholics. Like I said before, that's one reason why we had gotten away from England in the first place, to get from underneath their rule and dealing with Catholicism. So obviously game developers don't know how to study up on that.
Lurking in the woods. The locals say it's a mutant cannibal hobo called Melvin. I say it's Bigfoot. Stay tuned.
I don't know, it just kind of gets to me sometimes. I know how to study up on every other little thing, and SJWs and social justice, political correct bullshit, instead of stuff that's been around for so many years and actually has a basis within society that actually matters. And yeah, political correctness can go screw itself.
Come in, Team November. I'm getting erratic high-frequency bursts near your location. You may want to check it out. Cautiously, of course. Negative, November. It's unlike anything I've heard before. Except, I thought I heard giggling children. Probably just my mind trying to find a pattern in the noise. Sending coordinates. Over and out.
That doesn't sound very family friendly, if you ask me. Giggling children. That's a big nope. Have some horror stuff going on or something. Well, the tank just farted.
Just sit tight, November. Help's coming.
Yeah, I want to go ahead and do this so that I can go ahead and upgrade my stuff. Might as well, because I got some things I need to upgrade and do, and so on and so forth, as I'm talking to myself. Which is probably only going to be seen by a handful of people, but whatever. Probably not for this long, unless they actually end up coming into the live stream, but it matters not.